In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. That silence was awkward. You could feel it. I should have started this sermon ages ago. And instead I stood here looking bizarre and uncomfortable. And the longer I did, the more conspicuous the silence became. Perhaps you wondered what was happening. Maybe you were embarrassed. Awkward silences create uncomfortable emotions. And these emotions, well, they can get the best of us. We rush to speak to fill the lull, hoping to quickly somehow get back to normalcy. But often, without thinking, maybe we have difficulty finding the right words. Nevertheless, many people feel compelled to contribute to a discussion anyway, even when they have little to add. Maybe they fear they're being judged. And this clouds the mind and overrides rational and good decision-making, causing some to blurt out things that are irrelevant or even inappropriate. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're not. That's what happened in today's gospel. Something unexpected happened on a mountaintop with Jesus and his disciples. What was it? Well, it's difficult to say exactly. But Peter didn't let that stop him. He would reply to this situation regardless of whether he had something substantive to say or not. Rabbi, it is good for us to be here. Let us make 3 dwellings, one for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah, he said. He did not know what to say, for they were afraid. It is possible that he said it out of fear. Maybe he wanted to be a part of what was taking place, to belong. Or maybe he felt awkward. People's reaction to awkward situations, it isn't dissimilar to physical threats. The same parts of the brain play a crucial role in both scenarios. In situations perceived as socially threatening, hormones are released into the body, preparing it for action and mirroring the state of arousal experienced with physical danger. In uncomfortable situations, people experience an increased heart rate, sweating, and heightened alertness. That fight or flight instinct kicks in, and we wind up speaking words out of self-preservation. And it's no wonder why they sometimes make no sense. They're adrenaline-fueled, uncarefully chosen in the heat of the moment. And most of the time, we say them without a good reason. Upon reflection, it's clear that we were never in any danger in the first place. It took Peter a while to learn about silence. He would continue to make awkward exclamations throughout his life. Perhaps he felt, like many do, that inserting himself into a situation would provide a means of access, right? A way to find relevance and meaning and structure. He sought validation for his experience. If only he had realized sooner that he didn't need to, that he was held in the embrace of an unconditional love that transcends words. Perhaps he would have better understood Jesus and connected more deeply if he'd only been able to embrace the silence. As we journey through Lent, the Church calls us to step out into the wilderness, a holy place where we encounter God amidst silence. And this is somewhere where we will have to intentionally seek out. It's not going to come naturally, and inevitably, it will bring us face to face with uncomfortable emotions. We will be tempted, lured to rush in and speak. But we must resist and sit courageously, allowing the stillness to reveal its hidden depths. Silence will force us to confront our vulnerabilities, fears, and insecurities. But by doing so, we will grow and develop a deeper connection to each other and to God. Take a lesson from Peter. Resist the urge to fill the silence. Instead, let us listen to the whispers of our hearts, to the stirring of the Spirit, to God's presence in our midst, and roam into Lent's wilderness, where silence invites us to surrender. And without a word, behold God transfigured before us.